Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Schmeichel gets rid without sophistication, and it's Rijkaard. Serginho finds himself offside. Batistuta. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. Medved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cruyff! And he gets rid in a hurry. So we're still where we started right now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Howson. Boca Juniors applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Deftly away. Looking for options for movement. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Xavi Alonso. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Timber. And it's Kaka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. We'll go back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate. which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Adriano with the clearance. Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he can clear it away. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. Adriano. Nice interception, well timed. Quality ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough arrives at last.
The goal scorer.
What do you think now about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Number 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Number 7.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been knocked clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Messi. And he's there to get it away. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played it. Del Piero! And he can clear it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goes forward. Stoichkov. Looking for the run. He's through here. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. Nedved. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Out towards the flank, looking for options for movement. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. And this is Luis Suarez. He's in a good... It's Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vieira demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Villa. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Griezmann receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Griezmann. There's no flag. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. No way through. David Villa. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Del Piero. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it...
There's the whistle for half-time. To review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
This is a lost children's
has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Del Piero. Number 5,
And we're off again.
coming on the field. Number 11,
That looks a decent ball.
Adriano. Number 21.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted. Probing pass. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Pato. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. Griezmann finds himself offside.
Substitution
So,
on
time
the
for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
14,
actually.
Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 17,
Ferdinand.
Bale. Substitution in
Here's
progress.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. And here's Bale. And this is Xavi Alonso. A header! Yes! And they are cruising away. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Adriano. Adriano.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A heavy challenge. Vieira. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Xavi Alonso. He's got away. Delivers the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The message is clear. None shall pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Lahm plays it. Up he goes! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer.
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Adriano.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Massaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And this is Adriano.
Such good technique.
And he's got the beating of his man. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Just 5 minutes left. Nedved. Vieira. Now it's Bale. And this is Pato. He's found a way through.
There will be
Oh,
5
it's come
minutes
loose.
added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Massaro.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? An uncompromising challenge. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. He has found a way through. Chance, surely! They've scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Goal. After 13 minutes is number 5, Luis Suarez.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a key interception. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Marmouche. Eze gets flagged offside. And he's forced to go back. Luis Suarez knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for the... Takes a shot! And again! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Driving forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Marmouche. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. It's played through for him. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's found a way past. Decent chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Neymar. Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Luis Suarez. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lam. Spread neatly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's there to belt it away. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Closing in on... And Del Piero! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And we have our very first... And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. And that should get the job done. Adriano. Now it's Nedved. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bergomi receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pass is short and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Terrific header! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? He's through here. And the shot, solid goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3 minutes at a time.
A case now of complete control. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. Tries to get it clear. And that is It's going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And a quick
It's an
announcement
eye-catching
for the benefit of
scoreline,
anybody who has
but
found
it's a
themselves
fair
a little
reflection
lost
on what
today.
we've just seen
Please
in
look at
this
the
first
screen
half,
for
Peter.
information on
Now
how to
they
find
just
your
need
way
to
around
make
this
sure they
stadium.
retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. He's making a real surge on the left. And he's being shifted off it. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Ambitious ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, again there's no way through. Xabi Alonso. Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's made its way to him. It's Adriano! He's kicked it out just.
Colorado Springs really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Bergomi. Rolls it backwards. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Out towards the flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what a chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adriano! And how did he not make it four?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Big chance! He can get that clear. And he's had a hit! Cleared without hesitation. And he's picked it up out wide. Played back in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. Good read, needed to be. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a searching pass. Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's lofted through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made its way to him. Nicely shaped ball. And here's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Xavi Alonso. No way through. And here's Mbappe. He's Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm delivers. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vieira. And this is tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a crunching tackle. And that was very necessary. It's a sharp pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And Del Piero! Now he's got space here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a great chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Probing pass, and he's intervened well there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances to be... Shot a goal!
And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Colorado Springs really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway.
Colorado Springs clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And that has been clubbed away. Lahm hurtling down that right flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That's a throw. And it's Nedved. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And this is Adriano. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's a very... Adriano! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
number 4 coming up here.
Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field,
It's
number
almighty!
17.
It's hit the upright.
Number 5.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist
Substitution
here.
on the field, number 8, Nedved. Coming on to replace him is
There's going to be another
number
change here.
13.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Xavi Alonso. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Colorado Springs clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. And this is Messi. Cleared without complication. And the return pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Last chance, perhaps. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Goes for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Probing pass. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's worked it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Prachuap finding their passes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. And here's Stoichkov. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Not the... Oh, what a mistake! And he's got the beating of his man. Just a keeper. Great chance! They've scored! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Cafu, passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. And that's aimed into the middle. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Prachuap have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's been caught napping. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Howson gets across to intercept that. And here's Mohamed Salah. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away.
Well, he's certainly...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Colorado Springs really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking for options for movement. Now the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Boyan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bergomi gets it away. And it's Salah. Bergomi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Still just a single goal between the sides. Prachuap are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, really good feet. And they win it back again. Lam has crossed into the middle.
Colorado Springs clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Villa. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Now it's Pato. He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball.
Colorado Springs can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Played into space. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a mistake! Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance for a shot! Caught offside that time. And the keeper's given it away. No goals as yet. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. That is good alertness. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Aims beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Might be danger here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's been won straight back. And that's a good ball. Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he welcomes it in. And he's found the way past. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Griezmann! Quite brilliant from Griezmann! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get onto this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He has found the way. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shoots! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Lahm delivers. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Adams gets it clear. Ibrahimovic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Colorado Springs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ambitious ball here. Nedved. Oh, played right into his path. Luis Suarez. Oh, robust challenge. That's going to go a long way. And this is Del Piero. Suarez. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lahm. Knocks it into space. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could be danger here. Griezmann! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, now here's an interest. Takes a shot! And how did he not make it four?
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Nedved. And he's there to retrieve it. Has a shot! Keeper's got his work done. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rummenigge. And claimed it back swiftly. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Nedved. He's shifting through, takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. A temporary retreat here.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well.
He's having a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. And Del Piero! He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Eto, foot in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking for options for movement. Now Del Piero! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Eto could try cutting inside here. It's Eto! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Messi. Luis Suarez! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the count.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
And the
Coming on
action
to
is
replace
back
him
underway.
is number 21. Substitutions taking place.
Thiago, he's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vieira. Xavi Alonso knocks it into space. And this is Messi, just the goalkeeper to beat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Del Piero. And this is Messi. Belletti. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that should get the job done. Del Piero, given the lift of his goal, and he welcomes it in. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cannavaro. Now Albert Ferrer. That's a sharp pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the ball is out of play. Belletti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet. And it's Lam. And he's had it nicked away. Lam cannot be beaten that easily. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Colorado Springs are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Just 5 minutes left. Maldini. Now it's Eto'o. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be one
Manchester
minute
United
at a time.
could have here their final chance. Ronaldinho plays it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot's on. Thiago! He scores! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. He can run onto that.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to him.
It's Ronaldinho!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Rummenigge. Eto'o. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Spread neatly, Luis Suarez. Really fierce, close defending. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. And it's been given away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, big chance! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thiago is the team's great visionary. Belletti. Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the keeper's got it again. Lahm. And it's Eto'o. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. That has been slung wide. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Applies the finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Colorado Springs certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cannavaro.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
So
Number
we're into the second
18,
45.
Del Piero. Number 9, Ribery. Coming on the field.
Albert Ferrer.
Number 17, Bale. Number 11, Adriano.
He's found a
Number
way
6,
through.
Johan
Look at the
Cruyff.
spell! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Lam. Shot could be on. And drive!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Albert Ferrer. Pressing high and with purpose. That's Cannavaro. Eto'o is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Vieira does really well there, strong defending. And he's searching through. Adriano takes a shot! They've scored! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 62 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Bale. He has found a way through. Bale! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now here's the delivery. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a try! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. And again, they're pressing effectively.
They've got a corner here. So will they make it count again? Vieira, he's on a run down the left wing. Oh, smashing header! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Albert Ferrer. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bale. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that could be danger here. Shot Knocked it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Maldini. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal. Adriano. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. And it's going to be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless...